Hi YouTube, my name is Melody. I'm making this video because I am fixing to go on a bit of a journey that hopefully will be life-changing. One thing I want to talk about in this video is a disease that I have. It's called Idiopathic Intercranial Hypertension, or it's also known as pseudotumor cerebri. The easiest way to define it is basically I have symptoms of having a brain tumor without actually having a brain tumor. The logistics of it is that my body makes too much spinal fluid, or it doesn't absorb it fast enough. So therefore, there's so much of that liquid in there that is pushing on my brain, which causes a ton of symptoms. One of the main symptoms is headache. And a lot of people like to call them migraines. They're not migraines. You talk to any IIHer, you use the word migraine, and I guarantee you they're going to wince, or they're going to do the fake no. In their head, they're going, no, you don't understand. Our headaches are, honestly, it's like having a migraine, a cluster headache, a tension headache, having somebody put your brain in a vice, squeezing it, all of that wrapped up into one. And on top of that wrapping, somebody's taking an ice pick and they're stabbing it into your skull. That's the closest I can get to what the headaches feel like. One of the biggest things is it also can cause blindness because it puts pressure on your optic nerves, and it can cause irreparable damage and can cause you to go blind. I do have some vision loss in my left eye from it. It's not all the way gone yet. Like, I can see it's still blurry, and when I have headaches, like I do have a headache today, but you know, I'm kind of good at hiding some of it sometimes. There's like a white, it's almost like looking through fog. But besides the vision changes, the headaches, there's also vertigo, there's nausea, there's dizziness, there's ringing in the ears, there's hearing loss, there's the feeling of pins and needles, the side effects from the medications they put you on, which are horrendous. And each person is different, and I've found that each person that has IIH will have the general symptoms, but on top of that, they'll have other things. Like, I also have, well, this for one, the memory loss, and sometimes my words won't come out right, or they won't come at all, or they'll come out wrong. I'll be thinking a word, and I know for sure that word came out of my mouth, but my husband will tell me, no, that's not what you said. You used a different word. That happens to me a lot. I slur my speech. I'm sure you'll hear that probably at some point on this one. I also have seizures. Now, the doctor calls them spells because they're not epileptic in nature, but they're non-epileptic. I still call them seizures because to me they feel like a seizure. And you know, I talk to other people who've had seizures, and they're telling me, you know, you're going through basically the same thing that we're going through. It's the same as far as danger-wise, the same feeling and everything. It just comes from a different place. So IIH causes a huge array of symptoms. Because of this, I am disabled. I used to be in law enforcement. I was a 911 dispatcher and a corrections officer for years. Can't do that anymore. and I can't do any activity that's stressful. I can't run, I can't, hike for long periods. Anything that gets my heart rate up also causes the blood pressure to go up, which causes more pressure in the head, and honestly, I've done things where I've blacked out from the pain and stuff because I just did too much. I've passed out. So because of those things, and not being able to exercise as much, not being able to get out of the house as much, and some of the medications that I've been put on, I am up to my heaviest, which is like 250 pounds, which I do not like. And in later videos, we're going to talk about, I've got to get some of it off because I've got to be able to deal with this better than I'm dealing with it now, because sitting in bed and laying in bed all day, it wears on your mind. I'm being treated for depression and anxiety right now because, to be honest, when you have this and you're sitting at home, you can't even get up to clean the house. I have a wonderful husband who takes care of everything, but I see it wears on him. He goes to work all day. He has to come home and cook dinner, clean the house. It's hard on him, and it breaks my heart because I should be the one doing those things. And there are times, I wonder, what good am I? Why am I even here? Why? But I know why I'm here. I'm still here because my husband loves me, and my children love me, and I may not be able to do a lot, but they still need me. And I need them. And we'll get through this. It's just figuring out day by day how we're going to. Right now I'm looking into some bariatric surgery to help me lose some of this weight, see if it helps with some of my symptoms. Hopefully it'll give me some energy and stuff. It's going to be a long process. Hopefully you guys will join me on that journey. One of the other things that I've done is I have an LP shunt, which is a lumbar something shunt. I have a tube basically that goes from the middle of my spine, like halfway up, runs down and comes out into my abdomen, and it drains some of that excess fluid. To be honest, I still have headaches every day. I'm not sure that this LP shunt is enough. And especially on days when the weather changes and stuff, it's bad. I might as well not even have the shunt. But the one good thing about it though is that it has relieved some of the pressure off of my optic nerve, and the vision loss has kind of come down, or at least stopped for now. So I would have it done again. But anyway, I wanted to share my story, answer any questions that somebody might have, be real. I do wear makeup sometimes, but I thought for this video I'm going to show you the real me. This is the me on a day where I'm tired, my head hurts. This is not the worst I've ever been, but this is the face of idiopathic intracranial hypertension. This is it. And there's going to be days where I'll video, this face ain't going to be smiling. Not even the fake smile. It's going to hurt. I'm going to look ugly. But this is what the face is the real face. So, any of y'all out there who have this, or new to this, you're not alone. Check out the Facebook forums. They're great. But you're not alone. And if you have any questions, holler. I'll be glad to answer any questions. So, I'm out until next time.